Hello guys and welcome to week 8 of your online learning, the last week of your online learning. Can't wait to have you back in front of me next week. Hope you're excited for your imminent return to school. Okay, so this video is going to talk you through what the learning will be this week. I will tell you sort of some information about lesson 1. Lesson 2 is going to be a live lesson, and then lesson 3 you're going to have a writing assessment. But that is nothing for you to worry about, okay? Don't panic about the word assessment. It's just for me to look at how well you've been doing with your writing and what kind of things I need to teach you on return. Okay then, so we are going to go over how to answer a question 5 and a question 6. Now, it might seem a bit random that we're calling them a question 5 and a question 6 when it's not actually on a paper, but it's because on the GCSE paper that Year 11 sit, question 5 and question 6 of the language paper is always a comparison question. The comparison questions are the questions that Year 11 normally find the most difficult. They're difficult for a number of reasons. But mainly because you're drawing ideas from two texts. You have to think across two things, and you have to find evidence from two places, and you also have to make links about what kind of ideas are similar or different as you're doing that. So it is quite complicated. So we have learned how to do a question 5 and a question 6 already this term. So question 5 we did with the articles about lowering the voting age or voting for women. Question 6 we did last week with Martha Turner and the Ipswich prostitute murders articles. So we are going to use articles that you've already seen today. We're going to use, or not just articles, sorry, we're going to use an environment article from week 1, which you also proofread a couple of weeks ago. And we're also going to use Greta Thunberg's speech about the environment. And we're going to compare some ideas between those. In lesson 3, you will have your assessment. I am going to talk you through that in the live lesson. But the lesson 3 gives you some areas to revise for the beginner's guide for the first half an hour, and then you have to sit the actual assessment for the second half an hour. And if you can sit that in time conditions, have silence and complete it on a Google Doc, that would be great. And I will mark that and feed that back to you when we get back to school. Okay then, so the first few slides of lesson 1, slides 4 and 5 are your quick quiz. Slide 6, is asking you to check feedback. Sorry, it's really small there, I couldn't see it. It's asking you to check your feedback from week 6, not from week 7, because I won't have marked that until Tuesday or Wednesday. But check your feedback from week 6 and set yourself a target. And then slide 7 asks you to reread both of the texts. And I'm actually going to reread the text for you. And I'm going to talk about how they compare as an overview in the video on slide 8. Okay, guys, have a great week. You know where I am if you need any help.